This is a book in which big booty hoes are like twice the size of ordinary men. The art is fantastic. Look at this, big booty hoes. I'm with it. This is professional.
It's so interesting.
This art is hot as hell. My God. This is completely original. I've never seen anything like this before. It is fun. The art looks consistent. It's sexy, but fun. It's sexy but funny. These females are juicy, big booty. They're not even hoes. They're like big booty fighters. Beautiful women. Damegang. You know, this book looks badass. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Big booty hose. Yes, sir. Yes. Well, that's on endorsement, right? Anyway, welcome everyone to another episode of A Drink with Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their comics, their campaigns, their lives, their dreams, their goals, and we have some fun. And because people often invite me to their shows and give me time on their platforms, and I appreciate it, and I wanted to do something in return for this amazing community. So yeah, guys, there is no rest for the weary. I am still working on a lot of things, a lot of projects going on. Perfect 10 issue 3 is in demand. We are working on the last pages. I need to do some designs for new characters, so I had a lot of characters to design this weekend. And when I design characters, which is fun, but I have my own things that I like. So you think a certain way, and to get this diversity in designs, I sometimes hire other artists to make a few designs of different characters. So Gilbert Monsanto is doing a few, and either Messiah is also doing some. So you get some nice variations, and it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome, guys. Also, I maybe I can show you guys this. Maybe I can show you guys something, because Peter Palmieri finished the inks on the artwork made by Alan Goldman. So let me show you guys. Here we go. Check this out, guys. This is phenomenal. This is completely inked. This is done. So I wasn't ready yet to send it to the colorist, because there were a few elements in here that I requested Peter to change a little bit, a few little things, and he is going to do that. And once that's done, I think either tomorrow or Tuesday, then it'll be ready for the colorist. So yeah, I'm really happy. And this is, by the way, for those who don't know yet, this will be the back cover for our comic. So Perfect 10 issue 3 will have this as the back cover. So that will be awesome. And we got some new backers also today, which is amazing. I got some new subscribers for the channel this week, which is also amazing. So we are now over 300 subscribers, which is crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Thank you all so much. Okay. Let's see who's with us today in the chat. Past Master Dan, first always, not always, sir, but today you are. Welcome. Nice to see you. And then we have, of course, Mike. Mike is here. Big Women and Genuine Dave. Hello, sir. Hello, Mike. How are you today? Nice to see you, man. Hey, and then we have Tony Horton. Welcome, Tony. It's cool to see you in the chat. And 58 Underground dropped in. Hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, guys. You saw the trailer? Yeah, it's a trailer of Damegang 2. I noticed this comic before. It looked very, very interesting. I didn't even know there was a second issue already, or at least a campaign. So I was so happy that the creator or the artist or the creator or the artist wanted to be my guest today, so we can talk about it and I can show you guys this awesome campaign. So let's just bring him on, the man of the hour. Here is Billy Nunez.
Hello.
Hello, Billy.
Hi.
How
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me on.
Yeah, you're very welcome, man. This campaign of you looks awesome. So yeah, I couldn't say no. You know.
Thank you. Yeah, I could see similarities between yours and mine. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
yeah,
like these sort of things. These
yeah. We like the shapely women.
yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
Okay. Before we dive into that, right? It's a drink with Brink. So my question to you: what are you drinking?
I'm just drinking water. I'm sorry.
Water. That's excellent, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm sober and boring. Sorry.
Okay. That's cool. I'll try to provide the entertainment. uh, okay. Before we talk about your campaign, I want to introduce the viewers to Billy Nunez for people who don't know you. So can you talk a little bit about yourself and your history with comic books?
With comic books. Well, I don't know how far you back I want to go, but I've just been like into cartoons and movies for a long time, just drawing since I was a kid. Um, I've been like I've always like changed. Like sometimes like kids, they always want to. Oh, I want to become this, and then they change later. Oh, nice, I want to become a fireman or whatever. For me, it was like, okay, I want to do cartoons. I want to whatever that animation stuff is. Once I learned about animation, I was like, I want to do that. That's really cool.
All
And then
right.
I got into comic books, and I was like, okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. This is really cool. Then I got into video games, and I was like, all right, I want to do this. So I was just like, I just like all that stuff. I'll,
Right.
I'll do
These
whatever.
these
Like,
creative fields.
yeah,
Oh,
that's like,
Chris Fisk, talking about creative people. Chris Fisk, hey, hello, Chris,
hello,
amazing
Chris.
creator. Um, okay, so you already knew you had this creative uh, streak. You wanted to do something with design
Yeah, yeah,
or
drawing
storytelling, or
characters,
what was it?
drawing characters.
Hmm.
I mean, for the last couple of years, I've been trying to get into video games, just do some type of concept art or something. Haven't been able to for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. But um, at this point, I'm just like, I would just, I've just been doing a lot of like graphic design gigs. Um, so I'm wondering like, you want to know more about my career? And I'm just like, it's just a lot of boring graphic design jobs in cubicles.
Yeah, is it boring?
I
Graphic
mean,
design for games or for other
not
things?
for games, just for like some company. Uh,
So you're a freelance artist.
yeah.
Hmm.
So like with freelance, I've done some stuff like I got hired by. It would just be like one off gigs. Like one time, my McDonald's like uh bought one of my pieces.
Oh,
Nike will just you know got me to do a piece based on one of my series that I do. Uh,
really? So it's used for advertisements?
yeah, something like that, or like for
Hmm.
their some, maybe like T-shirts. Like recently, I did something for Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
where but it's like, her people contacts somebody else, and that somebody else contacts me, and I'll do some T-shirts for her like world tour or whatever. Every now and then I'll get a gig like that.
Mhm.
Other than that, it's a lot of just regular graphic design work for like certain, different companies.
Right.
You know. And then
Chris Fisk says, "Dude, go indie in video games. AAA game development is soul crushing and unstable. You got some amazing art, and that industry treats talented people poorly."
yeah, I for a while was trying to get into video games, and then I, on Glassdoor, the website, where um, you could see like job listings and everything, and you can see like people's reviews.
Mm.
It'll be like pretty much most video game companies, the reviews are like pros, decent pay. I get to work on video games. Cons, and then the cons would just be like lists and lists and lists of shit of people just suffering, and like it's a horrible work life environment. It's horrible hours. It's just like everybody's just like it's like they treat us like slaves.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
So,
maybe I want to work there. Maybe I don't. I don't know.
no.
Whatever pays at this point.
So, so many talents don't stick around. They are put on some project, and then they do that for a year, maybe 2 years, and then they move on.
Yeah, with video games, sometimes it's like that. It's really hard to maintain. Like it's a lot of turnover. People come and go.
Mm.
Yeah, I try to get a job at. I almost got a job at Rockstar Games, and oh man, I don't even know if I regret like if that was a bad idea to not, because you see the reviews and it's just like, yeah, they make you work weekends, they make you work
Right.
all day, no overtime pay, and you're like, and then people are willing to do it because it's Rockstar Games, it's like one of
Right.
the biggest companies,
Yes.
and it's like,
So, do you now have more fulfillment making your own book?
oh yeah, that's the thing. Like at this point, I'm just like, I'll do the smaller gigs, the smaller graphic design jobs, and as long as I get to do my independent stuff, the stuff that I would really like to do, this comic book on the side, and try to make that my main thing.
Right. So is it difficult for you to find work?
Uh, talking about like freelance stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be pretty difficult.
So you have like these big clients, and
Yeah, the
they
big
deliver
clients.
most of your workload. But besides that, it's pretty difficult once the work dries out.
Yeah, those are pretty rare actually. It's like
Mm.
they really just come in randomly every now and then.
Right.
Yeah. And I just, just do the regular day job for consistent pay.
Right. Okay. Cool. Excellent. All right, man. Let's just bring up your campaign so we can talk about that because it looks fantastic. Damegang. Here we go. Share the screen. Damegang 2, second issue. So this means you have one book finished, and people got it, right?
Yes.
Excellent. What was the reception to that comic?
It's great. Everybody's very happy with it. Everybody who's, replied and reacted to it. I I wish there was more like word of mouth, because the people who do like it are like, surprised by how good it was.
Mm-hmm.
One guy's like, "Yo, this is top 5." And I'm like, "Thank you. I think it's top 1,
Woo-hoo.
but maybe I'm just biased."
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So let me see. You you made your goal. Your goal. It's a fixed goal. You made it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
15 days left. This is the final 50 days. 15.
15 days left on the 30, the first 30 days. I
Okay.
think I might extend it at the end,
Right.
like on the
Sure.
last day. I heard that boosts your sales, I
Mhm.
guess, because people get notifications
Yes.
and it's like, oh, it's almost ending, but then you could just extend it and get that another, another wind.
Yes, of course. Okay. Well, this art looks amazing. The origin story of four. The origin story for our larger than life heroes continues. Okay. What is Damegang?
Damegang is a comic book about a group of giant women in this world where some women become giants, big 9 foot plus tall, thick ladies. It's a group.
Why not? Why
Huh?
not?
Yeah,
Yeah, why not? Huh?
yeah. It's fun. It's fun. The specific group of women were giant. Um, we follow their story and how they end up becoming superheroes by the end of this story arc, which will be 3 books, 3 book story arc.
Mm.
It's basically it's really a like classic superhero story, but with like the twist of giant women. Me wanting to just draw women, thick women, and
Yeah, of course.
trying to
Of
figure
course.
out I need an excuse to do this. I'm gonna do this anyways. So let me write a story around it.
Yeah. So Chris Fisk noticed. He noticed
Oh yeah.
these ladies are thick. Yeah. So, but you also like the larger women. I mean, the giants, or was that something that you developed because you wanted to tell some story?
Well, it's just something that this is what this is. I'm always drawing this stuff anyways, so I was just like, I need to build a world around this to make it even more of a like, what's their story? Like, I could just draw. That was speaking of like a career. That was one thing. I see some of these artists that I like online. They'll have like um, they'll draw women and they'll have like a Patreon or something, and they'll just like random images of women. Here's one woman. Here's another one. And they get
Yes.
paid, and it's like that's
In
a
this
nice.
pose, in this pose, in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
pose.
It's like just
Yeah.
pinups, regular pinups, and I was like, that's a really nice, cushy gig. What I want to do, what I think is like more of it adds a little bit more value to it, is like having these characters have like a story to them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It really it resonates with people more. Like when you actually give them a story and put them in a world and stuff, people remember those characters even more that way.
Right.
So that's what this is. Um, so with the main character here, the blonde chick,
Yes.
um,
Maybell.
yeah, Maybelle Jensen's her real name.
Mhm.
Her nickname's Maven.
Maven.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
story starts with her. So you come up with these concepts about them being giant. So I thought of like she used to be she was raised when she was a kid. She was raised by her father to be a fighter because her father's a boxer. But like when you become a giant, it doesn't hit until you hit puberty. You know,
All right.
then you just have like a huge growth spurt.
That's scary.
Yeah. So you look pretty normal up until then, and apparently
Mm.
her father didn't know. You know what I mean? Uh, so he taught her to fight. At one point, right before she hit puberty, she actually injured a girl in one of her fights, and they found out she's actually a giant later on. She's like, "Oh, did did her extra strength injure this girl?
Right.
Maybe probably did." So then, because there's no like, there's no leagues or anything for like these giant women fighters. So even though she's good at fighting, she's not allowed to fight anymore because there's nowhere for her to fight. So there's not enough of her to kind around. So she grew up, you know, as a trainer, like a fighting trainer, but
Hmm.
she really wanted to get back into that, the fighting, uh, trying to show off and show off how good she was. And so she started to find other giant women, and that's how we get introduced to the other ones.
Yeah. I don't think these women are difficult to find once you start looking for them, you know. Cross Comics, welcome. Welcome, sir. Yeah, so okay, so there is this mutation. How does this happen?
Oh, it's just a random thing that happens. It's like the way
It's
that
only
dwarves,
with women.
huh? Yeah, only with women, just because I I just want to draw giant women.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Right.
you know,
And so how many giant women do you have in your world?
it's it's similar to like how dwarves, uh, you just randomly get a dwarf every now
Right.
and then. So it's about the same frequency.
Mm.
I don't know. I forget how much percentage that is in the population.
Right.
It's like, isn't it like less than 1%, something like that?
Okay. That's interesting. Some of them want to lead normal lives. I
Yeah,
think, right? It
yeah,
makes it a bit challenging for them.
yeah, exactly. So you get a lot of problems with that. Like the one, Vanessa, the black girl. She's a stripper who, she likes to show off. So she got like a custom made motorcycle so she could ride around because you got a bigger motorcycle for her.
Yes.
Like you can't fit in vehicles. So like Maven, she just runs everywhere because she's athletic. Vanessa has her own custom built motorcycle. Rio has skates. She's custom built skates. They got to figure out their situation that way.
Right. And you have
And,
bigger houses, of course.
um,
Everything is bigger for them.
well, that's the problem. Like, where do you get you would have to pay for a bigger house, like
Yeah.
custom built house, or you could just deal with the tiny house and constantly, bent over while walking around. It's like
Okay.
that. Have you played Resident Evil 8? The reason,
8. That's the last one with the village.
yeah, there's like a giant.
No,
There's a
I
woman
haven't
that's
played.
like exactly like one of these
Okay.
characters, and she's constantly just to like bend over all the time to go through doors, and it's like it looks really painful.
So, so you found your favorite game.
Dude, that part of the game was too short.
Oh,
Ironically, it was like it just came and went, and then you move on to other bad guys. I'm like, I want to see more of her.
oh, we have
She's
a
cool.
question. We have a question from Cross Comics about how tall are the giants in your universe?
Well, as you can see here,
Yeah, you see it a
yeah,
little bit here, right?
yes, it goes up to 7 feet, but it's about 9 feet, 9 feet, couple inches.
Wow,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I noticed here, by the way, that guys, the link to this campaign is pinned in the chat, so you can visit the page, and it says here there's a link to a free 27-page preview of the first issue. So, how many pages are these books?
First book is 82 pages, and second book is 84 pages.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's hefty. Yeah.
yeah. The third book I think is going to be 80 pages, and so as far as like the overall story, like I said, this is a it's basically a superhero team origin story. Like by the end of the third book is when they like officially become superheroes. Uh, so the story, the way like they end up getting superpowers from like this ancient artifact, and in the first book they get the superpowers and they're like wondering what's even going on. So in the second book is this book is when they start to get answers, and it's when they start to interact with the main villain, and it's when things start to get crazy. You start
And the
to get
main
a lot
villain
of,
is this character in the background.
yeah. That's like the muscle of the main villain. You know what I mean?
Mm. All
The
right.
main henchwoman.
Right.
The main villain is a dwarf.
Oh,
Big
really?
man. Yeah,
Oh, the opposite. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Um. Okay, so you have this first arc at the end of book 3. They are like this team of superheroes, and then you end it. So, but does this mean you get a second arc after this one?
I would love to continue after that one. I'm gonna need like if I get a good consistent amount of backers every time, I'll definitely continue after the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right.
something like
Yeah, you have to produce this book in between your other work, right? So how long does it take you to produce this book?
it's like a full time job basically because I'm working by myself. I'm doing everything myself, so it's like it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, you do the writing, the art, the colors, everything.
Yep. I write it, draw it, color it, letter it, edit it,
Wow.
fulfillment, driving to the post office, dealing with those people,
Yeah, yeah.
everything. Yeah.
So
Calling the
what's
printer.
your label called, by the way?
I actually don't have a imprint name. You're talking about
All
like
right.
the imprint. For now, I'm just
Mhm.
using my name, Billy Nunez.
Right.
I was thinking about, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like I've seen some people just use their regular names.
Yeah, sure. Why not, man? Of
Yeah,
course. You are your own
I
brand,
don't
so
even
yeah.
know.
Cross Comics asks, do you plan on offering digital for international backers?
For now, I don't have digital, but for the third book, I'll have a collected digital copy, like where it's just the 3 books in one
Oh,
file.
right. Right.
Yeah,
Yes. Awesome.
I would prefer
Anyway, here you
people.
can see the size difference. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Nice color work, man.
Thank
So
you.
it's great. So where does this take place? This is the USA?
Yeah, it does look Japanese, doesn't it? Well,
A little bit, yeah, yeah.
this poster's like this is meant to be a little Japanese, the way like the script
Right.
is and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the red splashes on the trees and stuff and the sun.
Yeah. Nice
This
work.
takes place in a fictional city state, kind of like Singapore, Hong Kong type of place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his own country, city,
Yeah.
huge city.
Excellent. Excellent art. So what is this box? What is this box about?
That's the that's the artifact that that they get their powers from.
Oh,
It's for now it's where it came from. It's I got that all figured out, but it's like don't worry about it. We'll get to that like much
yeah.
later. For now, it's
Yeah.
just like it's a mysterious ancient box that gives you these powers.
It's a fancy cube. And I now notice that this symbol here is also this one on your label. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Look at this. This is amazing. Amazing art, man. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Is this a panel? Oh, it's a poster.
That's a
Okay.
poster you could
Right.
get with this campaign. That's a
Mhm.
double page spread from the first book.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Mike says, I think of Snoo Snoo and the women that's derived from in the series Futurama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Death by Snoo Snoo. I can imagine with these ladies. So are these ladies popular in their world? Or the men kind of scare of them, or what? How's their
Some of them are popular.
romantic life? Is it difficult for them?
It is when you think about it's weird. Everything's bigger, you know. So you're like, how do these women get pleased? Well, you're gonna have to use your imagination for now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get into it a little bit later on,
All right. Oh,
a little bit.
sure, man.
I don't. I actually avoid using like nudity and stuff in this comic,
Hmm.
but you still get a lot of stuff like that, like where you can see under the girl's skirt. A little fun, playful stuff like that.
Yeah. One, two. A lot of panels here. This is regular comic book size, or is it bigger? Or...
Yeah, it's regular size.
All right. Yeah. Cool. So what's going on here? What's the scene?
This is from the first sequence. This girl, Lucky, she's got like these powers where she can't really control them. Sometimes when she gets too angry, she also got the powers from the box, but she has to like stay in
Oh,
this facility, um, and they try to like get her out, try to like kidnap her, but she fucking just killed them all and escaped.
okay.
Uh, she's
This
kind of
is
like
this is completely different than what I imagined when I first saw the campaign. I thought it was like this book about big girls fighting each other, like
Mhm.
this arena or Street Fighter like kind of thing. But it's actual superpowers. So she actually has like telekinetic or those kind of powers.
Yes, it's like a
Mm.
mind control powers.
Yes.
It's kind of like Carrie. You ever seen the movie Carrie? Uh,
Oh yeah. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, when she gets too stressed, she just loses it. And she goes, becomes out of control, starts hurting people.
I try, Mike. I try, man. Uh, okay, nice. Okay, then
Um,
we get the
it's like
next girl.
what you said about the arena stuff. It is what I try to do with this comic is like have like a variety of things. Like you do get like stuff like that. If you look at the preview pages, it's a fight between Maven and Vanessa in like a boxing ring. So there's that fight. Maven fights Rio in like some uh, abandoned building, and then you get a lot of other stuff like different things using their superpowers. You get a car chase scene at the end of the first book. In this book, you get all those other extra stuff. Like I try to have all the fun stuff. It's like kind of like how X-Men with X-Men you get so many different characters with different
Hmm.
powers, and then you just basically you could just do anything, and it's any type of action scene, different fights, chase scenes, combinations of powers, and all this stuff. That's what I wanted to do with this book is just come up with a concept where I could just do all these different fun things.
Yes. Yeah. Mike says pyrokinesis. Um, I think he refers to Carrie, but I think Carrie was telekinesis, and you have a book called Firestarter, and that's pyrokinesis, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there will be a pyrokinetic eventually. Not yet.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
going to be the fifth member later on.
Ah. Okay. Slowly adding characters. This is
Yeah.
cool. Also, this is nice action here. Yeah. And this is the main villain.
Yes.
All right.
His name is Megaheart, and he is like a Lex Luthor type of guy, like a big businessman.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Cool. Nice. The dames. A little bit of info on them. Yeah. Oh, here. Megaheart, the archivist. The archivist is like you have Charlie's Angels. You have Charlie, right? So he's
Yes.
like Charlie from the Damegang.
Yeah, yeah. He's Charlie.
Right. Yeah.
Yep, yep. Um,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Let's
a
see.
what we call it, Professor X type, something like that.
Right. With his pipe.
He's like if you want to know the inspiration, he's kind of like Alan Watts. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Alan Watts, yes.
Yes, I
Oh, he's
thought of
like
him as like
these brooding philosophical guy.
yep,
Yeah. Right.
sort of like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at your perks here, which you have on offer. The feature perk is massive. What do you get there?
You get the 2 covers. Each book has 2 covers. So this book, cover A, cover B. You get.
Oh wait,
3
can we see these covers, by the way? This is one
Yeah,
cover,
that's 1 cover, and
and
that's it. Yeah.
this is the other one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you get those 2, yeah.
Yep. You get 3 stickers, and you get a small poster, which is not really that small. It's like almost 2 feet high, about, which is the picture of the mugshots, and you get like 7 trading cards.
Whoa. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I get some stickers.
Yeah, the 3 stickers.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Card carrier.
Card carrier is just for the trading cards. Some people just like cards, so
Cards.
an option there.
Okay. So is it possible in this campaign that you can select this one and you can add books on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's available as add-ons from any perk you get.
Shadowhawk Talks is here. Welcome, Shadowhawk. Hail, Dave and Billy. First Damegang was great. Hoping to back number 2 soon. Yes. Yes,
Thank you.
I hear good things about this. All right, so the starter.
Start is the basic perk where if you just want 1 copy of the book,
Right.
and you still get the 3 stickers and the poster.
Yes. Cool. Then you have the
Double is for both if you want both covers.
Both covers. The catch up.
Catch up if you're new and or you haven't purchased the first book, you get book 1 and 2.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, that for $55 each book is about 80 pages, right? So you get 160 pages for $55. That's a good deal. All right, and the epic perk.
Epic is everything so far. So 2 covers for book 1, 2 covers for book 2. So that's 4 books. You get the 3 stickers. You get the 2 small posters, and you get the 7 trading cards from this campaign and the 5 trading cards from the first campaign.
Oh, wow.
Big old package.
That's a lot of cards, man.
Yeah.
And finally, the 10 pack. Oh, okay.
10
for
packages.
The retailers.
Yeah. If I could get to those guys.
Yeah.
I might have to make some phone calls.
No one claimed it yet. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, retailers. If you're watching.
think ahead for Christmas, Actually, you know what? I might not. I don't know. I've been working pretty hard on this. It might come out before Christmas, and you get your family and friends to make some copies of this great book. I don't know.
Yeah. It's not only for retailers, but also if you know people who like comic books, you can come together to order this and divide the shipping costs, right? Blue Jay is here. Welcome, Blue Jay. Nice to see you.
Would you like to see the package?
Oh, you have something to show? Sure. Wait. Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You made a box for it.
Special box. This one's a little damaged because it returned. It'll take some damage, and because this is the actual shipping box. But
wow.
you get this nice
Big
box, and then it opens up. looks cool.
That's beautiful. That's the first book.
Yep.
All right. Beautiful, man. You can tell you're a designer.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. I think some comic book artists, I feel like they undervalue graphic design a little bit sometimes. I'm like,
Yes.
it's really important.
Yes, it really helps, man. But you are of so you wanted to do this because you are a designer. You like making art, but then you have the writing part. So was that challenging for you, writing the story?
At first, it was. I was like, at first, I was because I'm not. I don't know. I guess I consider myself a writer now. Like now that I'm like, this. I guess I'm pretty good at it now. But before, I was like, when I wasn't really, and I was like just trying to figure out how to even write these stories. Um, Before I did this book, I you know I did a bunch of other stories that I would have liked to have done as comics. Would still like to do them, but it took me a while to really like nail down like the process of writing. That's the thing. It's like it's the same. Like when you think about like design, graphic design versus designing a story, it's sort of the same thing when you think about it. It's like composition, working from like all right, main idea, break it down to scenes, break it down to each page, and then you write the dialogue for each panel. It's like working from like a sketch, then you work your way down to more details and more detail. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in your head, you're like, oh, it's the same thing. So it's just like I figured this out. I think I got this.
Yeah.
And just watching a lot of movies and watching a lot of stuff like um, people who review movies and stuff, and just breaking down the writing of it and just
Hmm.
learning from that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of
Right.
YouTubers who review, who are actual writers who will tell you how some like a story should be constructed or whatever. Learning from that.
Chris says that's one sweet box, and the package the books come in look nice too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Fisk has his own campaign with a huge box. He's a good designer also. Yeah. Um, okay, so you had your story. You say it's like designing things. Oh wait, Shadowhawk Talks actually has a box on my CG shelving unit. All right, yeah, man. People like that. These boxes. More campaigns are doing this. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a um, it's pricey. Like instead of using like a regular box,
Hmm.
um, but that's the thing about the way I'm working now because it's just me. I don't have to pay anybody
Right.
else, so I get to spend a little bit more money,
Yes.
on extra stuff. You know, so
Well,
I
it's
might as well
also the
take
shipping,
advantage.
right? Because usually when you have your comic, it fits in this Gemini. You can add prints to it, and then it goes in the mailbox. But now you have this box, so the shipping costs will be different.
Um, not for this box, not really. It's not that much bigger than a Gemini, and
Oh, this.
especially if you use like media mail for
All
print,
right.
it's about the same, really. Um,
Hmm. Okay. Cool. I forgot my question. I had a question and I forgot it. But you can tell he's the villain because he's looking at sharks, or
yeah,
that's the connotation you have. Okay, it looks
something
nice.
about big fish and eating little fish, etc., etc.
Exactly the metaphor. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
excellent. Okay. Mike says it makes an impression that actually induces customer loyalty further, unlike the complete opposite from the big two. So, so Oh, that was my question. Yeah, you said that you learned to write by watching reviews of movies or series. So, but you also read comics. So, are there influences from other comics that you use in your writing?
Yeah. I really like back in the day. I used to be really into like the Image comics guys. Like I really liked the Danger Girl, from J.
Did you?
Scott
Yeah.
Campbell. Yeah, I love Danger Girl. Um, a lot of like Batman comics also. Um, Batman, a lot of Danger Girl, a lot of Image comic stuff, a lot of
Right.
a little bit of X Men. It was a long time ago. I haven't, you know, um, yeah,
Yeah. Too busy doing your own thing now. Right.
yeah. I haven't read too many books recently, but
Yeah.
it was a while ago.
Joseph Stalin is here. Welcome, Joseph. So Milkers clicked, and I loved Damegang as well. That usually works, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah. That's, I mean, that's like instant clickbait.
yes.
Come for the boobs and stay for the story.
So
Hopefully.
so what does your family think? Then look what I'm making, and is that
Oh, they just,
are they very supportive?
yeah. Well, now they are. Once you
Okay.
start making a little bit of money, then they go, okay, that's fine. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Okay. You may continue. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right. You have 130 backers. So you're doing great. You only just started because you the first 2 weeks passed, so you still have plenty of time. So let's just refresh. You never know. You never know. You have 130 backers now. Refresh. You never know, man. Oh, 130. Ah, too bad. I had this new little clip that I was planning to play whenever there's a backer, but no one backed. But no worries. You have plenty of time left. This book looks great. The art is fantastic. The concept's pretty cool. You have a definitive ending to it, so you know it'll be 3 books. So you're working towards something. You have it all figured out. Um, so, guys, um, the link to this campaign, guys, is in the description of this video also. So check that out. Oh, I hate this, man. This is something new that Indiegogo does.
Yeah. What is that? I don't know. It
It's
keeps,
a little pop up to remind you that you can back this.
yeah, like,
We know. Get
yeah,
away.
yeah. That's annoying.
Okay.
That's why you got to build your own website, like the Ripperverse.
Yeah, the Ripperverse. He's doing great. He's doing fantastic.
He's doing all right. He's doing all right.
Okay, Billy. If people want to follow you, where can they find you?
Mainly Twitter and Instagram. That's a Billy Nunez _.
Mhm.
Have to use an underscore because I can't even get my own name. Just Billy Nunez _ on
Right.
Twitter.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Whose name is Billy Nunez that takes my name? I don't know. Whatever. Some other Billy Nunez. Like what? Who's that? I don't know. Yeah. Twitter and Instagram is where I mainly post. I should use YouTube more, but you can follow me there too, Billy Nunez.
Oh, you have your own YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah.
I will add that to the description. So guys, you can find all these links in the description to this video, so you can follow Billy. Shadowhawk says Billy has a very cool, almost magnetic style. Your eyes just want to glue themselves to the page. Oh,
Thank you.
that's some praise, man. And then we have Mike says, great series, Billy, great talent. Yes. Okay, guys. So check out Damegang. And while you're at it, while you're checking that out, guys, you can still go to Perfect 10 issue 3 and back that. We got a few new backers. We're now at 270 wonderful backers, guys. Today I posted something on Twitter that you guys can help me if you haven't backed yet. But this is your kind of book. I would like to know what's keeping you. What are you missing? What do you want? Are there things that I can add that helps you make this decision? You know, these I like to know the customers and what you guys like and what you guys want. And then you can also sign up to American Bliss Father's Pride Part 1 preview or the pre-launch page. If you sign up, you get a free mini print, a cosplay mini print. So a young lady will be cosplaying American Bliss, and this will be a print. So I hope you guys check that out. Okay, Billy, I want to thank you, sir, for being my guest today and for talking about your cool book.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And I want to. Oh, yeah, well done, Dave. Thank you, man. Already ordered copies issue 1 of 3. Can't wait to read it. Okay, thank you, and congratulations on 300 subs. Yeah, that was crazy. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Everyone who showed up today for watching, for commenting. Please share and like, you know, I will be back next week with Cross Comics. Cross Comics will be my guest, and we will talk about his campaign. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope to see you next week. So see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.